Welcome to the RLC round 6 in Monaco. Alright, that was the intro. Qualifying has started. It's raining in the qualifying. This will be interesting. Cannot see if it's heavy or if it's not heavy, so we'll have to see about that. Let's enable the track map. Detail what tires are all out on inter, so it's light rain for now. Right, and the first people are out. First we have RM in the McLaren out. So this should be good. I'm not sure what the lap time should be in these wet conditions, but I think RM, Volendrak, or yeah, those two have the most chance of a podium. I think they're the fastest in this league. So everyone's slowly coming out. No one's on a hot lap yet. See if everyone can get through without hitting the wall or getting some corner cut penalties, because they're very easy to get, especially here at the Nouvelle chicane as the Ferrari goes through. Everyone's on an outlap. Only 13 people tonight. A bit disappointed with that. Oof, already a 5-place grid penalty for Jelle Melle, who I think has no wing. He's having a lot of trouble with these corners right now. Oh, he does have a... Oh, it's missing an end plate. Alright. See what War is doing. He's on his hot lap. Let's pull up the telemetry. Alright. Very careful with the throttle in these conditions. Missing the apex there. See how fast he dares to go down the tunnel. A bit of a lift. Lock up. Ooh. The understeer. And he's through the Nouvelle chicane. Coming up to Tabac. Purple sector 1 as he is, or purple sector 2 as he is the first to cross it. Ooh, and it's invalidated. See how War or 2WTH is getting on. Looks very laggy as Kagan is retired. Also going into it, also invalidated. Who else is on a lap? Only use my dad. Very slow during that. Ooh, almost losing it going in. Also invalidated, alright. Who hasn't invalidated so far? Mary Elsing is going okay. In the tunnel right now. Very careful coming in. Almost hitting the wall on the exit. is on full throttle, so is using traction control. Maybe medium traction control. He was losing it. Ooh, into the wall. Ooh, that's hurt his lap. He does set the fastest time, a 1:26.5. This is the benchmark for the rest. Iceman with a 1:26.6. Yellow Mellis put on the softs. Wonder how that's gonna go, because it seems to be still raining. Fast lap from RM. Second lap on the inters. Which is what I usually do. Go high fuel on the inters. Use the first or second lap to get a feel for the track, and then set your hot lap on the third. It's quite a lot faster than the rest, 2 seconds. Who else is on a lap? Miota seems to be on a lap. Ooh, loses it. Chameleons at a lap time of 1:26.8 in the second lap. Not a cut, not a cut. Alright. Ooh, and he's hit the wall. It's gonna ruin his lap. How's his wing? Oof, lost an end plate. And his other end plate. That is rough. Let's see if he finishes it or comes straight in. Go straight in, alright. Falcon's on a lap, Volendrog's on a lap. Ooh, and Volendrog has spun while I'm trying to fix my OBS. Trying to stay away from the rest, it seems. Alright. Spins it around. It's War, also on the softs. Mariel Zing still out on the inters. Seem to be thinking it's gonna go dry with getting on the softs. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Does seem to have stopped raining now though, so I think Mary Elsing might come in to put on softs. No, he's continuing for a lap. Alright. Inters seem to be struggling a bit. Cannot see the temperatures, because if they're overheating, it's a good sign that the track is too dry for them. Hit the wall there. That seems to have been an end plate gone. Yeah, nope, it's still on. It's still on. Alright. Bit of a scruffy lap so far, but everyone's putting on the dries, so must be getting drier. Ooh, that's a lot of wheel spin. DRS has been enabled, so it is dry. Let's see how long everyone waits before going out, because the later you get out now on this drying track, it's going to benefit you a lot. There's a Ferrari coming out. Well, King Lux, that's the fastest time on the inters at 23.4, or 23.8, I mean. And War is out. Falcon is out. Volendrug's out. Jelle is still in the pits. Yeah, everyone's going out on softs. Let's follow War or RM out. Still taking it careful. Mariel's going to the hards. That's a bold choice, as this race is definitely soft mediums. Alright, he's switched over to the mediums. Or some form of soft mediums. RM's gonna start his lap now. See what he can do on dries. Doesn't seem to have much traffic in front of him. Is on overtake. If you're on a hot lap ERS mode, if you're on that for the entire lap, you will run out before the end of the lap. So you should switch it up in the twisty sections. Bit of a lockup. Coming up to the hairpin. Very nicely done. Hits the apex. And again. Coming up to the chicane. Very nicely done. To Tabak. Struggling with a bit of understeer there. Straight over the curbs, as you can do on Monaco. Hit the wall a bit, lost his end plate. Think he is gonna finish his lap. Yes, he is. What is it gonna be? 69. King Lux into the pits. He's out on the inters. Falcon with a 17.0 on softs. Seems like it's still a bit damp, as these are not the times you're supposed to get when you're on softs. Who's the next one coming across? Sumiata, see what he does. Invalid. Alright. The other Williams is also on a lap. Touches the wall. And goes straight across. He's missing his entire front wing. Alright. Go straight in for another run. Yelly Melly with the fastest lap for now. A 59. So it is drying up, but who's going to be out last is the question. Who dares to go last? Let's see, Mariel's is on a hot lap on the mediums. Opens DRS for the final straight, or does he? Doesn't seem like he isn't. Doesn't seem like he is. Also got an invalid. Chameleon's out, King Lux is out, Feltry is out, Chameleon spun on his outlap. Is there contact between Yella and him? Did not see. So can't see if he has any wing. I cannot switch the cameras. He does. So he should continue on this lap. Yella should go in. He is. Opens DRS and starts his lap. See what Chameleon can do on these softs. Only 8 people have set their laps yet, out of the 13 that are in this race. So there should be a lot of them coming still. Ooh, he's hit the inside. Still continues. There's a yellow in sector 1. Ooh, Yella coming out of the pits, almost hits Chameleon. A 14.3, so the track is getting faster. I think for now, Yella is going to be the last to come over the line. Falcon just started his lap. King Lux has done his lap already. He's gone to first with a 12.1. Is drying quickly. Feltry with a 12.1 as well. Very close. RM on his hot lap now. WT, W2T with a quick lap, 12.0. He's a provisional pole right now. There's yellows in sector 2. The Mercedes went off, it's Marielle's. 3 laps on the mediums. 12.2, so decent lap. Lock up for RM. Continues on without a cut. Falcon with an 11.9. Provisional pole. RM is flying. Getting blocked here by King Lux, which is unfortunate. On the power for the final stretch. What does he get? At 11.4. It's provisional pole for him. Who else is coming across the line? Maybe W2T is going for another lap because he is on hot lap ERS. Ooh, he's hit the wall. Let's ruin this lap. I think that's Volendrox on a lap. He's the last one to cross the line. What is he gonna get? He needs something good. 11th for now. Puts it on pole. 10.8. Good effort. I think the rest of them are all going in. Yes, they are. Alright, that's it. That's Volendrox on pole. Championship leader. Not sure what the weather's going to be in the race. If it rains again, then should be good. Alright, the grid for today. Volendrog, P1. P2 is RM. P3 is Falcon. Valtteri in P4. W2TCH, I'm having trouble with that name, is on 5th position. King Lux in 6th. 7th, Mariels. Iceman in 8th. Chameleon in 9th. Jelle in 10th. But he has a 5-place grid penalty, so he'll be last. Kaganis on 11th. Miota on 12th. And 13th is only used my dad. Alright. So we wait for the session to end. We're going to go quickly through the standings right now. In the driver championship, Volendrog is leading handsomely with an over 50 points lead. After that, it's close between Micro, who isn't here tonight, Iceman, Falcon, and King Lux. And then it switches too quickly, so that's nice. For the teams, Ferrari's leading easily with Alfa Romeo in 2nd, Toro Rosso in 3rd. And it also switched too quickly. I'm gonna get them up again. Alright. It's close in the midfield between P4 or P3 and P7 really. And then there's 2 reserves and Kaganis. And the rest of the team standings. Williams on 0. They have 2 drivers here today, so there should be some good points. Still waiting on the session to start. Oh, the formation lap has started. I thought the race started already. I missed it. Oh, you missed a break and you went wide. Alright. Switch that over. Finally reading the chat now. So. Oh, sad that you couldn't play, Han. You're fast. Ooh, there's a Mariels is already on the grid with the Williams. They've touched each other, which is unfortunate as you cannot warm your tires. Nothing much interesting happening on the formation lap. I expect Volendrog to win this, as he has 3 wins and 5 podiums already in the first 5 races, so he is doing well. RM has a high DNF ratio, 4 DNFs in the first 5 races. Right. They are lining up. I'm just waiting for the rest of them. The last one is lined up. The lights going on. And it's lights out and away we go, as Scruffy would say. Ferrari had a good start. Second Ferrari is also a decent start. Valtteri's made up a place on Falcon though. So the Mercedes had a better start. No drama just yet. RM is lagging around. Everyone got through cleanly. Let's see how the hairpin goes, because some traffic will form here. Ooh, there's been some touches. Fine for now. Haven't seen any wing flying around, so that's good. Everyone still has their wing. Volendrog with a comfortable lead on that one. RM in second with a lead on Valtteri. Chameleon already has a 5-second time penalty for cutting the corner, which is quick. There's a bit of wing there from the Force India, I think. Yes, he's missing an end plate. That does not bode well for the rest of the race. While Volendrak has a 1.1 second lead. Close gaps are between the Williams of W2 and Falcon. King Lux following close behind. I hope we're gonna see some overtakes, but I'm not very hopeful. As it is Monaco, of course. Maybe there'll be some interesting strategies. Ooh, there's a bit of wing gone from the Williams, I think. Yes, he's missing an end plate. Chameleon has left the session. That is rough. Hasn't disconnected or hasn't retired the car, just left. That's gonna be a problem for the guy still racing, as it's not gonna ghost. Ooh, Valtteri hits RM, trying to go for the inside and leaves him in the dust. I think that should be looked at by the stewards, so that is not on. Didn't really see what happened, but it's cost RM a lot of places. Another 3-second penalty for Miyota. Kagan is with a 3-second penalty after cutting the track. There's a yellow in sector 3 who stopped. Ooh, there's a pile-up. There is the pile-up we were waiting for. Ooh, 5-man stuck. Yellow forcing his way through, losing an end plate in the process. Wing completely off. Miyota donuts it around without a wing, and everyone's into the pits, probably going to mediums and to the end. I'll see what happens. Yeah, it is a a pile-up from the 2019 Grand Prix, you're right. It's war out on the hards. Miyota going to something I can't see. William, or the Forcinia, or RP, I'm sorry, on the hards as well. Miyota on mediums. Mariel's on hards. I think they can make it to the end, but I'm not sure. Or the hards can definitely go. I'm not sure if the mediums can. Oh. W2 with another penalty. Meanwhile, Volendrak has a comfortable 6.6 seconds lead. So if he keeps this up, doesn't hit any walls. Oh, he's already lost an end plate. I spoke too soon. But still has the lead, so should be fine. Falcon has no wing damage yet. Well, Yellis, that's the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Oh no, he didn't set a fast lap. He got a penalty. Whoops. Without a wing, he's spitting for hards. I wonder how far the hard runners are going to be behind the soft runners in front. See if they can make it work somehow. Maybe there's a safety car. Not sure how there wasn't a safety car with that pile up, but okay. Yeah, Falcon is indeed getting closer to Volendrak. Makes sense as he has end plates, while Volendrak's missing one. Which makes this track very hard to drive. Maybe there'll be some epic Ferrari strategy. It's W2 cutting another piece of the track, getting really close to Falcon here. Also without an end plate. Gets the DRS. Don't think it's going to be enough. It's Monaco after all. Falcon gets the better exit and speeds away from him, and he's stuck behind him for another lap. With King Lux close behind. Valtteri on the medium sets the fastest lap of the race, so he might have a chance. See how far behind he is on the leader. 22 seconds. If he closes this, he'll be in the... what do you call it? The lead after they pit, so should be interesting. get the interval back up, see if there's any close battles. Falcon took another 0.4 seconds out of Vol on this lap. 0.5 now. Another 3-second time penalty by W2. So he keeps cutting the chicane. Ooh, and hits the inside. Loses a bit of time. Brings King Lux closer, but they both have DRS. So nothing should happen. Kaganes is in the pits. What is he going to, I wonder? The mediums, it seems. Changing his front wing, as is tradition on Monaco. Coming out behind Miota. In front of Mariels, who is in again on his hearts. He must have lost his wing. Yep, another new wing going on. It's his second wing. Well, Jelle has retired. Can we see where that is? Ooh, on the swimming pool. Just about managed to dodge him. It's fallen drug. There's a safety car. This is really good for the hard runners, as they will be allowed to close up. Well, the rest of them are going to the pits. Yes, they are. Ooh, WT went straight into him, I think. Loses another end plate. Iceman also gets a 5 seconds for a collision with the DNF'd car. This is why ghosting needs to be an option, I think. But okay. Everyone into the pits now who hasn't pitted. Feltry as well. Did he lose his wing? I think he might have. Yes. Puts a new set of mediums on. If he takes care of his mediums, it should be possible to go to the end on these. The top two has gone to the hards with W2 on mediums. RM on the hards closed up again. Falcon on the hards closed up again. Iceman really loses a lot of positions off this safety car, and the hit on Jelle Melle after he's retired. Right, everyone's slowly bunching up. Gives Mariels a chance to catch up again on the mediums. I don't know if Chameleon's still in the game or not, but the car is still driving. I think the safety car should go in on lap 9 or lap 8, as it came out on lap 6. Oh, Miota pits again. What's he going to now? Is he going to the hards to go to the end? No, another set of mediums. Chameleon's back in. That is good. Should bring him out in front of Mariels because he's a long way behind after 2 pit stops. The AIF Chameleon just overtakes Mariels, and now the sound is bugged, so I'm not going to be watching Mariels anymore. I'm sorry. Alright, let's hope that no one hits each other on the safety car, because that's an instant 5 seconds. Because I think all of these can go to the ends. It's going to be close for the medium runners, but it should be possible. So I think you normally do about 12 to 13 laps on the softs and then go in for the mediums. Safety car. Has it gone in yet? Oh, it has. I completely missed it. Alright. It's gone well. Volendorf gets away cleanly. Everyone seems to get away cleanly. RM getting another time penalty for cutting the first corner. Kaganes is a bit close to Iceman, but nothing's going to happen on the uphill bit. It's a clean safety car restart with Chameleon back into the game. That is good. Seems to be having some connection issues. Volendorf leads cleanly with a new front wing. Falcon getting the shortest straw after being second and catching Volendorf. He's now in 5th. Because they had to double stack in the pits, which is unfortunate. Three-second time penalty for only use. Let's see in the race director what the penalty situation is like. Volendorf, no warnings, no pens. 1 warning for King Lux. A lot of warnings for W2 and a lot of penalties. He already has 3 penalties and an extra warning. RM with 4 warnings in a lap. Wow. 1 penalty though, only. Pretty clean so far, so far so good. Ooh, that's a hit from Mariels on Chameleon. Not sure how that happened, but he's lost another end plate. He might go in for his 3rd wing and another end plate. And another bit of flaps. Oh, he's lost almost his full front wing in 3 corners. Needs to be very careful. Ooh, he's hit the wall again. Now he has no front wing. And he goes straight into the wall to retire and bring out another safety car. I think that should be looked at by the stewards, because that is almost like an intentional DNF. It's only a VSC this time. So the gaps will be not neutralized, will be kept the same during this period. As WT goes in for another wing change and another set of mediums. Alright. Seems to like the mediums. DRS has been enabled, so the VSC is in. Only Use My Dad's also going in for a wing change. I hope they brought enough wings for this entire race, because they seem to be going through them quite quickly. Valtry's catch up to Falcon on the hards. Wonder if it's gonna bring any action. Gets the better exit. Turns on his ERS, has to lift before he hits him. Hits the wall though. Chameleon has left again. Falcon getting a much better exit out of the Nouvelle chicane. But Valtteri is looking racy on these mediums. See if he can spice his race up, as everyone in front of him is on hards. Take this corner right, get the better exit, which he hasn't, but he has the DRS, so it could happen. It could happen. Does he go for the dive? He does. That is a clean pass, but with a corner cut warning. So he did left the track and gain an advantage, but I'm not sure if anyone will report that. And he already has a big gap on Falcon, who is struggling on these hards, as they're not really the right tire for this track. Let's see if Valtteri can catch the cars in front. How many stops have happened? 2. 1 stop for most of them, 2 stops for Valtteri. Tire data, I'm gonna have that up. I'm gonna turn on telemetry as I forgot to see what the ERS situation is like. It's low for Valtteri, high for RM, medium for Kinglocks, and okay for Volendrugs, still leading comfortably, 3 and a bit seconds. RM or Valtteri is actually completely out of ERS for this lap. It's the wall there. Oh, it's the wall again. Can't really see if he's lost that plate. No, he still has both of them. That's lucky. Almost hits the inside there on the apex. Bit wide. It's the wall again. He's gonna lose an end plate one of these days. But he is caught up to the back of RM. So you can really see the power of the mediums on this track. It's the wall again, and that is an end plate gone. That's gonna ruin his chances of catching up to the guys in front. So RM has a little lockup. Kinglocks has left the session. He's in 2nd position. It's not what you want to see. VSC. What has happened? Where's the yellow? Kinglocks is back. It's good for him. Oh, Mariels has DNF'd. Valtteri is going into the pits again to change his wing under the VSC. Loses 1 position. Should lose another. Maybe another. Maybe Kaganes goes in as well, because he's also lost most of his left wing. He should take Valtteri as well. He does. Maybe watch. He also takes him. It's maybe a pit stop I wouldn't have taken. So without an end plate you can still drive okay-ish on this track. Might not catch him, but if you are in a good position, why not? Track position is king on this track. So the Miota going to another set of hards. And a new wing. And a 5-second penalty, which he's taken. Right. No close gaps really. See what Valtteri can do on the hards. I think he should have gone 2 mediums, he would have made it to the end. But maybe he didn't have a new set left. Well, Miota is getting close to the back of Only Use My Dad as he's left the game, so it's the AI driving for him. But no ghosting. And the AI gets a better exit because of the mediums, but he's slow on the straight. Yep, there he goes. 10th position, the last point scoring position. Which, as Only Use My Dad, is a AI, a guarantee. I'm not sure if Chameleon is back yet, but if not, his car is also an AI and he should get him as well. Valtteri closing up with on the back of Kaganes. Takes a hairpin very wide. Kaganes lets Valtteri by, alright. Not sure why he's done that, but he's not getting blue flagged, that's for sure. Well, W 2 gets another penalty. I think he's on 12 seconds now. Must have lost a wing because that corner did not go. Yeah, that is completely gone on the left front. While Volen is increasing his gap. Oh, Valtteri has already overtaken him. I didn't even notice. It's bad on my part. Volendrak still increasing the gap. Nothing really happening. Just missed the only interesting thing that happened in the last couple of minutes. So. Yeah, that's WT coming into the pits for another wing change, I presume. Kaganis takes him. Let's go on board with Valtteri. See what he can do on the lap. Still on low ERS. He's been burning it off quickly. Trying to catch up to the pack. What are the gaps to the leaders? Yeah, large right now. Yellow in sector 2. Who's that for? For Nyota, who is retired. Kaganis has spun. Cannot see the Williams right now. No VSC or safety car, so nothing to spice up the race. Someone's getting blue flagged. King Lux is... Ooh, Volendrak has left the session in a commanding position on front. Let's hope he can join back. Yes, it definitely looks like it's the AI driving right now. He's losing a lot of time to King Lux. This is very unfortunate. Let's hope he can join back. Is King Lux gonna dive him here? He is not. He's trying. It's not gonna end well going side by side in here. Yeah, he backs out of it, which is smart. Doesn't really have anything to lose by staying behind for now. Getting him on the straight. Ooh, he goes for it here. Portier. And gets him. Alright. Do I have him on my friends list? Maybe I can invite him. Let's have a look. I do not have him. I can invite to the game, but I should add him first. Hold up. Maybe I can save his game. Search Volendrak. Well, the game plays when I'm all tapped. Can't see what's happening. Add as friend. Have sent him a request. Hope he can join. Or I hope he accepts the... He is offline. I think he might have some connection issues. If you're in the stream, Volendrock, send me a message if you're online. I'll re-invite you. See if you can still salvage some of the race. Ooh, there's a touch between RM and Kaganis. Well, Kaganis should move out of the way as he's getting blue flagged. He does so. Then the AI of Chameleon is getting into the mix right now. This is not going well for the AI of Volendrock. It's a battle of the AIs. Will do. How do I not? Oh, I can't invite. Do I not have you on my list? Oh, I do. Oh. Apparently I can't, Chameleon, I'm sorry. I don't know why it does that, but... Nope. Cannot invite, I'm sorry. Well, I guess we'll just get back to watching the race unfold. Well, Vile 3 is closing up onto Iceman. Ooh, hits the wall there. Still has his end plate. His end plate seems to be... Ooh, he's also left the session and lost his end plate. Maybe we should have someone else host this lobby. There seem to be a lot of problems. I think Volendrock might be back. He just overtook Falcon. Kaganis has left the session. Kaganis is back in. I think Volendrock is back in. Yes, he is. See if he can salvage this race. He's still on the podium for now. He's closing the gap quickly to RM. That's already a second in the first half of the third sector. Well, Iceman takes Falcon. He's in the pits. Falcon is changing his wing. So after a double podium for the Ferrari, it's now gone to a third and a sixth place for now. Valtteri's charging back up the field on these hards. Alright, he's also an AI, I forgot. Chameleon has joined back in, so that's good. There's a VSC out right now. Who's out? Don't see anyone stuck on tracks, so I'm not sure who it's for. But it gave King Lux a comfortable lead of 11 seconds right now. RM doesn't have any end plates. He might come into the pits. Oh, he's continuing on. Alright. The VSC has ended now. The gaps are large. Nothing really to watch as go on board with Volendrock as he's the fastest on track, I think. Ooh, Chameleon has joined back and instantly retired in sector 3. This might bring out any sort of safety car. If it's a full safety car, maybe some people go to the softs, so they should be able to go to the end. Well, Kaganes has left again. But no VSC or SC, so they're in the clear. I would welcome a full safety car right now. Bunch the pack back up, see something happening. Oh, nice chameleon. Feels great. Now Falcon is about to overtake Valtteri, which is an AI. There he goes. 5th place. Almost hits the inside wall there. Just managed to avoid it. So we're in a bit of a lull state. Volendrog's catching up on RM quickly, which makes sense as RM has no end plates, as you can see. He's gonna let Volendrog by. It's in the best interest of RM as well to lose as little time as possible to keep the podium, because Iceman should be closing in, as he still has some end plates. No, only one. I think the marshals have had a hard job today, picking up all the bits of carbon fiber left on the track. Looks like Volendrog's gonna get another 2nd place. So he's been on the podium every race so far, extending his streak. Volendrog has opened up a... Oh, W2 has retired. Where is that? It is on Piscine. King Lux just about managed to avoid it. Oh, he does get a severe penalty. I don't know if that can be removed in this league, but I would think so. It's not really fair to be hit by a crashed car. How many penalties does King Lux have? Because Volendrog might be able to gain 2nd place or 1st place on pens, as he has no warning so far, which is very nice. So only the 5-second penalty. So he needs to get in the 5-second gap. And he has 13 laps left. There's another yellow in Sector 3. There's a Ferrari in the wall. Nope, he's back racing. Minus an end plate. There have been 5 retirements out of the 13 starting, so there's not many left. Even if you come last, you gain points. Not sure if Valtteri is back in the game. Nope, still an AI. Nothing much is happening. Not really much to commentate on. So RM keeps struggling without any end plates, which is the danger of playing Monaco on full damage. Volendrog is catching King Lux. Let's see if he can get in the 5-second window. Don't know everyone who is left. It seems to me the gaps between Iceman, Falcon, and Valtteri are staying consistent, so they might all be AIs. But don't think he's an AI. Falcon's back into the pits. Going on to the medium tire. Well, you could easily go to the ends on softs. Bit of a strange decision, but does change his wing. And he has the gap behind. He could have gone for softs and set the fast lap of the race, get an extra point. But he might still do on the mediums. There's a yellow. King Lux is out. King Lux is out of the race. That will mean that Volendork gets the lead. RM in second position once he takes him, and Iceman in third. Does it create any sort of safety car? I don't think so. Would have been out by now. It doesn't. Car has disappeared and it's green again. Only thing Volendork has to do now is stay out of these walls, which he seems to be doing fine on so far. He has to overtake this AI. I would do it on the straight, just to be careful. Not take any risks, as it's not needed. There he goes. Easy move. There's RM still without end plates. 10-second gap to Iceman. He could go to softs and change his wing and try to make up the gap again, but I'm not sure if it will happen. I think he's fine as he is, really. Which is another DNF, so there's now 6 DNFs and 7 people still running. Yellow in sector 2. Oh, it's full. No, it's Falcon. I think. He was off at the Nouvelle Chicane, according to the map. Does he have a wing or not? The game is not letting me see. He does. As it stands right now, Volendork will extend his lead in the championship by a lot. As his rivals, Iceman is in third, so it doesn't extend that much, but Micro isn't here and Falcon is also in fourth. Who's just joined my Discord. Right, it is the Bumpy Flump. See if he wants to co-commentate. Hello.
Hello.
Are you
Hello?
watching the game?
Yeah. Do you want to invite me?
I can't. I don't have the rights.
Oh, I can't watch the game then, that's fair enough.
You can watch it on stream. It's not that delayed.
Alright, I'll do it. What's happened then? Update me.
Oh, well, there's 6 people out, including the race leader, DNF'd, just a couple laps ago, which put Volendork into the lead again.
Whoa.
There's been many wing changes. A lot of end plates being left out on the track.
Let's have a look.
We had one safety car, a couple VSCs. Everyone's on the
Okay.
hards pretty much.
Any dirty moves, or are we all clean so
It's
far?
quite clean.
Oh,
Nothing
good.
happening in the first lap, which was good, but a lot of people seem to be losing connection. That's a problem.
Ah, right. And to me, it looks like Volan Drug's going to be extending his league then at the top of the table.
Yeah, he has been. RM has no end plates, as you can see.
Yeah.
He's been driving around with that for 20 laps.
Fine. Nice to see the Force India moving out the way there.
Yep, the racing point. I've been making that mistake all race, but I think he's an AI. I think from Valtteri on, they're all AIs.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay, wow.
So there's only 4 runners in the.
Wow.
I'm not sure if Falcon is too, because he's not really extending the gap on Valtteri.
I mean, that was a cut right there.
Oh, it's
by
an interval. Never mind. It's not leader. So he's actually right. Yeah. So he isn't an AI. I've called many people AIs this race, even though they aren't.
Bit rude.
Bit rude, yes.
What, some people in the halves? That's a weird one.
Yeah, they pitted under the safety car on lap 8.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Even though I think you might have been able to go to the end with some tire saving on mediums.
Oh, mediums, yeah, 100%. The mediums can last a while on this track.
Yep. They might feel a bit bad at the end, but nothing too bad.
Yeah.
And they're a lot faster for the first 20 laps, at least. It's only 4 laps remaining, so I think this is gonna be it. Volendrock is almost able to make a pit stop to get out in front on softs to get the fastest lap, if he wants to. He also lost connection for a bit and lost 2 places, but he's got them all back.
Well, where is it next then? Is it following the normal F1 calendar? More right by saying
It's
that?
Canada next,
Oh.
on Monday.
It's a shame I couldn't be here, to be honest. And
Yeah, I think he could have done well.
Or race. Yeah, oh yeah, I could have done well.
There we go. Kaganis, the AI, moving out of the way.
Well, the gaps are so large.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lull state for the last 10 laps.
Yeah. How you been doing on your own? How you been coping?
Alright, it's going well so far. I wish I was constantly hoping for safety cars when people retired, but they weren't really happening, so. I'm watching the onboards right now.
Yeah, I'm watching yours, so.
Yeah.
Got to keep it together now, really, that's it.
Yep.
I mean...
Don't hit walls.
Yeah, who's lost the 2 end plates, did you say?
RM. Oh, he's pitting now.
Oh,
I think he should have pitted way earlier. Now he's going to lose a lot of time and the positions. Going to mediums. Not the softs.
Maybe he's used all of his softs. Maybe he went on a harder strategy.
Maybe. Oh, you don't qualify on hards on
He
Monaco.
lost a position by doing that. He shouldn't have pitted there. Maybe he lost a bit more wing.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
I was talking about it on lap 28 or 26 that he could maybe pit for softs, get fastest lap and overtake Iceman. Because he would be so much quicker. Now he only has 5 laps to do it in. With a new wing, we never know. Also don't know the penalty situation. He has a penalty. Iceman has a 5-second penalty, so he needs to be within 2 seconds.
10 seconds, 2 seconds a lap. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
the mediums are a lot better than the hards, but
he's just I mean, he should have went to softs. He could have done this.
He should have went on the softs and he should have went earlier. And new confidence means maybe more corner cuts, so he might get another penalty.
I think RM is naturally faster than Iceman anyway, so
that might be true, yes.
I mean, he's made 2 seconds there.
Yep.
He's made a lot of time. Has Iceman spun or something? Because that's 2.5 seconds he's just made up.
No, it's just the difference between the hards and the mediums, I guess.
Holy moly!
Old hards.
Holy moly! He's making time. We're gonna see him catch up. That's 3 seconds in a lap.
That is very quick.
But probably at the start of lap 37 or towards the end of it, you're gonna see him right on his tail.
Yeah. No need to overtake, but he won't know that.
Oh, he'll go for the overtake anyway.
Yeah. Because the 5 seconds is a add penalty after the race, so Jeff won't tell you. Oh, and he's ruined Mirabeau. He's put it into
Oh,
the
what a shame.
wall.
What a shame.
How much wing is
sort of
left? One end plate is left, so. But he
it's
lost all the
once one-
progress.
Once one's gone,
Yep.
it doesn't matter about the other one. What's Iceman's state on end plates?
That is the most important factor in this race. He is missing a right one.
So, okay. So that's
So
probably
it's
why he was making so much time up. Fresh
Yep.
tyres and,
End
and end
plates.
plates still.
End plates are the most important currency in this game. While Volendrak pits on softs, because RM pitted, so he had the gap easily,
Yeah.
which means he's gonna get the fastest lap of the race. As he's been by far the fastest driver today. See how RM is coping. Go on board.
I mean, he's still gaining time, but it's not as drastic as it was. I mean, they're both in the same scenario. They both have an end plate missing.
Yep.
Which is it's about an orange win, like dark yellow orange-ish.
Yeah.
So
You are able to drive around it, but it's
not
it doesn't
easy
feel
around Monaco.
nice. Doesn't feel nice. Last Monaco race I did was in our league, Kian.
Really?
Yeah.
That didn't go too well, if I remember.
Oh, it did. Started on pole, won. So
Oh right, oh yeah.
even with missing the end plate for the entire second half of the race.
As a midfield driver, Monaco never goes well.
Nope.
That's by the way, he still made 3 seconds up that lap. Like
Yeah, it's still happening.
He's gonna catch him on the last lap, and he's not gonna need to overtake. But he doesn't know that, and he will go for the overtake.
Yep. As he comes up to the AI car of Kaganes, which is difficult to pass because there's no ghosting.
Yeah, but it's on the straight here that he's just get blues and then let pass.
There we go.
Look at that, he's only
4 seconds.
3 laps to do it in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
What's your Iceman a second? I want to see whether he messes up. If he's driving.
It's just no ERS left.
The hards feel so bad on this track as
Do not recommend
well.
going onto the hards.
Keep a tighter line. Doesn't matter about tires. It's all about setup, that sector, I've noticed.
Yeah. Need it
That's
nice and balanced. Bit oversteery maybe to get to the through the slow corners.
Yeah, you need it a bit oversteering.
Yep. Ooh, that might be a cut. Volendrak with an 11.2. Which is almost faster than the pole lap, which was in 10.8.
Yeah, no one's catching that.
RM is getting close to the back.
Yeah. I mean, he goes through that sector. Look how pace he's got compared to
Yeah.
Iceman there. It's just
Iceman hits the
terrible.
wall again. How's his end plate?
It was the same side, if I'm right.
Yeah, still on. RM going for the overtake.
Here we are.
Iceman gets a penalty for cutting the track there. Now RM is definitely in the lead.
Well, he needed to do it soon, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't actually need to do it. He just needed to stay behind him. But
Within 2 seconds, yeah, but it feels better to overtake on track.
yeah.
Especially on Monaco.
To be fair, I think Iceman will still be happy with a third place finish.
Yep.
Still
Only loses
bottom.
points to Volendrak in the championship.
Yeah, it's a shame. I'd have probably, I've done right today. No amount of drivers as well driving today. Hopefully we can get that up to 20 people a race
Yeah.
instead of.
Should be good.
Other than that, it's pretty much the last lap.
It
I
is.
mean, it's going to be over
A
for
little bit of an
Falcon.
alt-tab.
Oh no, he's not. He's not a lap behind. He should be fine. Nearly a lap behind.
Yeah, Valtteri is the first one who's behind, I think.
Who's your driver of the day then?
I think it almost has to be Volendrak.
Alright.
I think he started on pole, then some shenanigans happened with him getting behind people And then he DC'd while in the lead again, so and he's
Ah,
back into first. So
fair enough. What about Comedian? How did he do?
disconnected, and then he reconnected while the AI was in the corner, and he slammed it into the wall.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yep.
Shame.
It is a shame, but that's Cody's. I think there either needs to be a different host or people need to get their internet checked. As Volendrak finished, he has won the race with a 35-second gap to RM.
How far behind now? It's a deadly one. Like literally, I mean, what they were at the back when he finished. I mean,
Yeah,
it's quite a gap.
it's a 40-second gap on the line.
Yeah. And where's Falcon at? Is he still at Raskas?
He's coming onto the main straight now.
Yeah, he was at Raskas. There we go.
Valtteri is
That's it.
finished. That's it. Everyone's finished. Because the rest were all AIs.
Well, on to the next one,
Steam
Canada.
Discode me twice. Yep. Yeah, next one's Canada. Should be a good track. Not for you, but for most people.
Not for me at all.
No, it has a
I might have
hairpin
to,
in it, so you're
might have to come
automatically.
back in here. Say hello to you.
Yep, should be good. I'll probably have Lance with me as well that time.
Oh god, bit of a
A TriCast going
crowded.
on.
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare. Go
Yeah.
over to me for the weather.
Yeah. We'll have you as the as a pit stop manager, as the pit lane reporter.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I could do. I don't really mind.
Let's go to Ted. He was in the pit lane.
It's currently raining out here. Got a bit of a crosswind.
So we have Volendrug in first, RM in second, Iceman in third, Falcon in fourth, and the rest finished 2 laps down. I'm not sure what the rules are on getting points if you have left the session. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I'll get all the gaps on screen for Lance to do the points. Get the race director. There you go.
All right, I think we've got a driver coming in here to tell us about his disconnect.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be Chameleon. I think he's going to join us.
Oh, there he is.
You're right, Chameleon.
I love the name of this server.
Good for the
Thank you.
server, man. Come, tell me what happened to you then. I weren't here, so please explain it to me.
You won't. Okay, hold on a second. Let me turn off the stream. Jesus.
The echo is very nice.
Oh, jeez. Oh man, it. Tell you what, Steam can. I could be very graphic right now. It just.
child friendly space. Child friendly space. Come on, man.
No. I mean, it. Steam discoed me twice, and when I was able to get back in, because the way we've had to set up the structure of the connections
Mm.
to be invite only because we have these idiots who know we're racing, but yet they choose to still, join the game of their friend. So we get these non-league drivers joining in between sessions, and it screws up the race. So, but with it being invite only, if you do happen to disconnect, then you have a real problem getting back in because the host is actually driving. So you have to wait for a, safety car, virtual safety car, or what have you. I, I believe we're going to have to try and come up with a better solution.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully,
Falcon's telling me that it's going to be open from now on, so people can join, and we don't get these problems.
Put it on
well,
friends only.
what I'm
Mm.
thinking, well, we tried friends only, but I think maybe we have a fix, or I've come up with a fix, maybe. If we leave it for friends only, and then once you join, you go offline. Everybody but the host goes offline. And that way, if you do get disconnected, then you can at least join back on the host.
Mm.
That might be an idea. Or you could send another invite when they're in the lobby, so they have a backup invite. So if they leave, they can click it again and go back in. I
Yeah,
have
we've
a
done that,
all right. But
but
if
we
you
had,
leave twice,
yeah, if you leave twice, then you're screwed. And granted, how many times should you get a chance at it? But I still think, I mean, it's because I posted a screenshot. Steam just discoed me, and I've got a very nice connection. Never lost any connection to the internet.
yeah.
I granted it was Monaco. Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. I hate Monaco.
Oh, it sounds like you're crying to me. No, I'm joking.
Hey,
No.
I got a point out it, and I point out of it, and I think I turned 4 laps.
Wow, what are we getting points given to DNFs? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I
Okay,
finished 10th.
I'll have to talk to
My
Falcon
AI,
about that.
my bot, he finished the race.
See,
Then
this
he
is the
did.
thing this is the
No,
thing
no,
we can
no,
see.
he didn't, because when you took back over,
Oh,
you went
that's
into the
right.
wall.
That's right. Yeah, I took back over, and the AI put me right in the freaking wall. I was all hard on the brakes, and we were coming out of the that little last chicane before the hairpin at the end of the lap. Yep, went right into that, right in that wall at the first part of the chicane. Oh well, no point for me. Damn, you rained on my parade. Guess I'll have to go drink a beer.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna be ending the stream now. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time on Monday.
it's fun.
Yes, it was.
I'll be there. I'll be there on Monday.
Right.
In here with you.
See you then.
All right, see ya.
Bye.